The more you associate happiness with curiosity, the happier you'll be when your curiosity is satisfied. Welcome to the Happy Channel. It's TRS Clips. Have you been to one of those Mata Chad Gayi situations?
Not yet. But for that also we have come to a term called Mata Ana phenomena.
You'll have to explain that in English. It's basically when a deity, a positive deity, possesses someone who's open to the possession.
Yes.
And then answers questions for other people.
Yes.
I actually went to a Kola outside Mumbai. I don't want to mention where it was, but it happens outside Mumbai.
Okay.
And we saw a possession, not an intense one, a very soft one. And it was divine. You could tell that it's some higher energy. And it was in a Durga temple.
Okay.
Very positive energy, but yeah, not something
were
you
you, just for my information,
Sure.
were you scared by the visuals?
Someone, so on the day we went, they said that it was a Shant Kola.
Okay.
And on a particular day of the week, there's a Rudra Kola, which is
more aggressive one.
more aggressive, yeah. So the Shant one was just divine. Like there wasn't anything, it was just a dance. But people with us, as in not in our group, but people in the temple fainted and all. That was a little, that was a little strange. The whole temple was very gripped by what was happening. And I've started believing in the divinity of Kolas and things like they've shown in Kantara. And in my life, I'm definitely going to go and search for these things.
Correct.
I did feel blessings. That's what I'll say.
Perfect. So the reason I asked is, so because what I'm going to say, had this context or this thing not been discussed, it could have been in some different angle. The reason I asked you is because there is a group of people, there are certain people who can actually channel, I'll use the word channel instead of possession, channel those divine energies to do some work. It can be giving out messages or something like that. I completely believe in that. Why? Because it is not just these people I have seen some psychics too doing that. Of course, not that intensity, not that divine probably. That's why they are not that affected. But I've seen people or spirits or people who are channeling things, the psychics and all. For that matter, to give a live example, right now you're channeling something. Yeah. You are not prepared with everything. You're channeling from somewhere.
The questions drop into my head.
Exactly.
And before every episode, I say a Saraswati mantra.
Yeah.
Mahavidya Mahavani Shuddhi Shuddhi Padai Shakshat Saraswati Devi Jagavastu
Yeah, so you're downloading things.
Shadi Shadi Devi Namaste Jnande Shubhe.
Yep. So you're downloading things, you're channeling things. So that can vary to places, but there's also another angle to it. And like I said, it's my job to find both the angles. I respect these people. I know they are very true. But then we also have to see another where they are not true and they're faking it. And rightfully so. Why? Because a lot of these women we see, majorly these things happen in rural areas. A lot of these things do happen. Why? Because if we go down to the histories, India has always been this male-dominated society. So women in this village, especially rural areas, they were always dominated. They never got what they wanted. If they wanted to wear something, they probably were not given. Could be any reason. So they could never bring out their desires or their interests which they really wanted to. Once you are married, you have to suppress all your interest and hobbies and everything. So what we saw that, not me personally, but few of my team members have been to certain places and they figured out that a lot of these women do this is because they get the attention which they actually deserve. So if you have been to this place, like you said, you've been to this place, might have seen they are being prayed, they are being offered food and flowers and everything. That's what these women are doing because they will be getting fruits which they usually won't be getting because their mother-in-law will be like, oh, shut up and do your job.
But there can be situations where actual deity...
Of course. Like I said, that's a very different thing. The reason I'm saying it's a Mata and a phenomena is because a phenomena can be true or it can be faked.
Which is the case with everything you've said today. I've figured that this is possibly why the paranormal has a negative vibe in society because there are fakes as many as there are real people.
Exactly. And that's why you need to know, and I'm a strong believer that, like I said, if you want to believe in light, you have to know the dark.
Yeah.
It's only when you hit rock bottom, you'll crave to reach the top. That's how it works.
So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to TRS Clips for more.